Well, let's see how this goes. And just like that. All right, let's give it another try. What's up, guys? I'm Metasly, and we are back today with more Dragon Quest I HD2D Remake. Should be a good one, so let's get right on into it. So we left off last time having just talked to this dwarf. He is the partner of the Warlock of Doorlocks, who we have to have build the magic key for us. And I don't remember exactly what we're supposed to do because it's been a minute since I've played, but I know we're supposed to go to the south. One other thing I noticed, I used Nose for Treasure a few minutes ago and found that there were 4 treasures missing, 2 of which are in that room up in the top right. And then there's also these 2 pots that I missed. So we're going to go ahead and check these pots. Seed of Stamina, not bad. And a Phial of Hextract. I feel like that's going to be an important item. And it is Hextract. Powerful but violently volatile. Used with extreme caution if you can even work out what to do with it. I'm assuming that you extract a hex with it. But anyway, we are very low on our HP and MP, so we're going to go ahead and zoom, since we finally have the zoom spell, back to Tantegel and heal up. And then we've got to figure out where to go next. I thought we were supposed to go to the south, but I'm not sure. We might have to turn on the objective marker, but we will see. Oh, sweet. Okay, so you do get to warp right back to this spot in the Cave of the Dwarves instead of right back to the beginning. So that is quite nice. The only problem is to get out of here, we have to venture back through the dungeon. So I think we're going to venture to the south. Is there a quick way out of here by chance? I kind of doubt it. So I know there was some stuff that we missed in here potentially, but I'm not sure which way it was. So I will either find some new stuff here or find my way out and then be back with you guys. I don't remember these 2 guys being up here. What the heck? Find out what they're up to shortly. One good thing is that we will be able to keep gaining XP as we explore. Hey, speaking of which, look at that. Let's see if we get any new spells here. Decent stat upgrades. Nice. 11. I need to mute my phone. 11 more HP upgrade. That's pretty nice. And Sizzle. All right, pretty cool. Now let's see what these guys are up to. I don't remember them being here. The very earth doth vomit forth virulent humors of late. We can none of us afford to be careless. Though it paineth me to say it, 'tis a grave I now dig. It seemeth we shall soon have need of one. They are losing hope. Okay. Still not sure where to go, so if I find anything else, I'll let you know.
A few moments later.
What the crap? Well, okay, this is not going well so far. I was trying out Sizzle to see how well it worked, and it didn't do a whole lot and died instantly because we had goosebumps. So, better luck next time, I guess. All right, we have a new area here. So we are up in this top right corner on the map. We've got a handful of treasures left. On the previous floor, where I think we had 3 left, and here there are 3. Maybe I'm just looking at the same floor twice, but we are eliminating one here, and it's Miracle Slash Scroll, I should say. Let's see what Miracle Slash does. That sounds quite good. So Miracle Slash is a mysterious attack that hurts an enemy while healing the user. Very nice. So it's like a vampire move. Very nice. That is an excellent find. Okay. Well, I'm starting to get a better grasp of how this dungeon is laid out, but so far that is the only new thing that I've found. So I will be back with you guys when I find something else. So I don't remember this area at all. So let's see if there's anything new here. Yeah, I definitely have not been here. All right, so got a pouch of twitching powder. What the heck is that? And a diamond. Very nice. So as you can see, a diamond is a rock capable of absorbing an attack that would be fatal, saving its owner's life. Very nice to have. Recurring item throughout Dragon Quest. But the itching powder, or whatever it was called, is it an important item? Twitching powder. Okay, sweet. An unpleasant powder that will make you antsy and anxious if you're incautious enough to try and eat it. Okay, we are racking up quite the stockpile of important items from random pots, which is really interesting. I fear that the bulk of the Earth's bounty hath been extracted here. We shall soon have to seek other veins to mine. Okay, so this part of the map is actually like right off of the main floor. So I don't really know how I missed it, but I'm glad we found this spot. Already getting key items, talk to another dwarf, and getting some good XP here, so very, very nice. Let's go ahead and try out that Miracle Slash. Well, we better just defeat him just in case. I don't know how little damage it does. I'm assuming since it heals us, it does a little bit less damage, and I didn't want to hurt him not enough to kill him, and then also not heal enough to matter for ourselves. So the handy heal button is very, very nice. So we've got this area off to the right to explore, and I believe, if I remember correctly, we have one treasure left. One more treasure on this level, so I think it's going to be in this area somewhere. But we're going to find out. We got one dead end up here, so I'm assuming that there'll be a chest at the end. Crackle works really nice on the Medusas. I'm not sure if it's necessary. It might be wasting MP, but just want to make sure that they do not take us out. A buffed iron scorpion. Wonderful. I'm doing some pretty decent damage. So I thought that Zap would be effective against the Iron Scorpion, but it doesn't seem to be. So let's go ahead and use Crackle again just to see. Yep, okay, Ice is good against them. Good to know. And we get a Medicinal Herb. Yay. Okay, I push the map button every time. Gotta remember to heal after each encounter. We are already half empty on our MP. That's how brutally underpowered we are right now. And in the chest, we have a Cannibox. Okay, well, first time fighting a Cannibox in this game, so we are probably going to get whipped. I don't remember if they do any spells. I think they usually just have a really powerful bite attack, so I don't think Snub is really going to help us out. So for now, let's go ahead and just attack and see what happens. That's not good at all. We do have some strong medicine. I think we're going to have to use it. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, the Cannibox is going to be tough. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to beat him right now. Might have to level, but I do want to try as much as we can before leaving and coming back. Hopefully the autosave is close by at least. Relatively close. We might have an encounter on the way there, but it'll just be one if we do. Okay, good. None. So we are... Oh, we need heal. And I'm going to go ahead and max out the heals. And so, one strategy that might be worth considering, we have our fairy foil, our sword, and if we use it as an item in battle, it does increase our defense. So let's try that and see how much difference it makes. Not a lot. That's unfortunate. Next strategy, let's try to snooze him and we're dead. Okay. Well, like I said, we might be coming back, but let's give it another try. Let's see if we can get a snooze off before the Cannibox can attack us, because the defense buff that we get from the fairy foil apparently is not enough to overcome the Cannibox, and he's getting crits like every time too. So let's give it one more try before we leave here. I didn't freaking heal. What an idiot. Well, let's see how this goes. And just like that. All right, let's give it another try. All right, we are at full health. Let's try snooze, and nothing. Our only chance right now is to snooze him, I think. And he tried to snooze us. All right, we got it off. So now we need to heal while he's sleeping. Hate to waste a turn, but it's our only chance to stay alive. And he's awake already. Well, there's just... Jeez, there is no chance of beating him right now. We're not even close. So we're going to have to remember this guy and come back. Which is unfortunate. But now, with that being said, we do have everything, I believe, clear from the Dwarf Cave. Let me check one more time first before we peel out, and then we'll head to the south, because I think that's where we need to go next for the actual storyline. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and zoom back to Tanagil again already, heal up, and then we'll be making our way south, so I'll meet you guys back outside the dwarf cave. Nice, so we made it to level 15. I had to go to Rimeldar, and then, oh, sweet, Holy Protection, been wanting that one. I had to go to Rimeldar and then walk to the south, because now that when we go to the Dwarven Cave, we end up at the end of the Dwarven Cave. It doesn't really do us a whole lot of good to just warp there, because we're going to have to fight our way out. So I went ahead and went to Rimeldar up here to the north and walked our way south. So we are going to go ahead and go down to the shrine down here. I am somewhat apprehensive about it, because I know that the area has tough... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I know that the area has tougher enemies. And as you can see, just in this area, we're already kind of struggling. So we'll see how it goes. Might not really work out, but we need to at least check it out, because I think that that's where we're supposed to go next. But we shall find out when we get down there. Crackle is just good against everything. It's such an underrated spell. Very nice. Cannot forget to heal after each encounter. Also, the bridge is over here. Okay, so now from this point on, we'll see how it goes. Things could get pretty tough pretty quick. What? I guess that was close enough to the poison that it still hurt us. Just about to cast Holy Protection, or I'm sorry, Safe Passage, and then stepped in it before I could. Oh, a Treevil. I don't remember exactly why, but I remember these things being pretty darn strong. But trees have got to be weak to fire, right? Ooh. He is, but not weak enough. My gosh. We are running away. Well, that is not a good sign. We weren't even close to beating him there. So we might have to just flee from everything to make our way to the shrine down here. We will see. There might be overworld stuff to do, but not much chance that we're going to survive. So we're just going to flee from everything, get to the shrine, activate the point, and then see if it's actually where we're supposed to go. Because in the original game, I know that this was like a Seed of Life and Strong Medicine. Very nice. This was a late... Ooh, that's not good. This is a late game area, and that is very... Oh, we got so lucky. Can we make it this time? Oh, thank goodness. Whew, okay. Losing my train of thought, that was kind of crazy. But this was a late game area that you didn't go to until you had some important items. So I'm not even sure if there's anything we'll be able to do here. Wouldn't it suck if we died right here? Please. That's not good. Can we make it? Oh, we are getting unbelievably lucky here. Okay, just make it to the point, because then we can zoom back here later. We are way, way, way under leveled for this. Draconian difficulty is taking its effect here. Alright, can we do anything here yet? If thou art of the blood of Erdrick, the one true hero, thou must surely possess proof of thy birthright. Then be gone. Okay. We cannot do the main part here yet, which I kind of suspected. And it doesn't look like there's anything else here either. Okay, well, now we have this spot activated on our world map at least. So now... Screw it. Let's go back to the Warlock of Dorlocks, and we'll see... Oh, dude, we can land outside selected location. We could have done that with the cave. That's good to know. But either way, let's go talk to the Warlock of Dorlocks and see if he has a hint as to where to go next. We could just turn on the location markers, but it's more fun to play this way, in my opinion. More true to the original when you can't just see exactly where to go and have to explore. So let's find the Warlock and then see what he has to say. Where is he at? Is he not even in his house? What the... Oh boy. Alright, we might have to turn on the objectives, or we could just walk to the south of the fairy village, because that's basically the only area left. As you can see, we've activated most of the map, so we might just do that. Alright, let's turn it on just real quick, just to see. Just get a little hint. And we are supposed to go to the fairy village. Okay, I did not think the fairy was there right now. But now that we know that, let's go ahead and turn it back off. So objective marker is back off. Let's heal up and then make our way to the fairy village, apparently. All right, so we're getting like a little cutscene now that we're at the fairy village. So we'll see what has changed. I don't think we were actually supposed to come here before, but we found so much good stuff. We got the fairy foil, the crackle spell, and the snub spell, all here, all from the same house.
Human.
Oh boy.
This is no place for thy kind.
Snob.
I will say it only once more. Ugh, clear off, or else. Fail to do so, and...
I do not yield to
It's
your
him!
threats.
Chief, this is the human we told you about. The one we forced to... I mean, asked to help us.
Like they could force anything.
And he's not just any old human. He's super strong. I'd say he might even be hero material.
You think?
I'm not sure about the hero thing, but it wouldn't do to hurt someone who helped you two out, I suppose. Let's hear what he has to say for himself.
Give him the spiel.
I'm the overseer. I'm looking after the village while our leader is away.
Oh, so she's not even the leader.
No offense, but I'm not too fond of humans.
I couldn't tell.
All right, you've told me your name. Now tell me what you're doing here. How did you even find out about this place?
Wandering.
What? One of the dwarves is sick and you need our miraculous medicine? I suppose this is because of all those horrible poisonous swamps that have been cropping up everywhere.
Swamp sickness doesn't clear up naturally. You have to do something about it, or it's curtains.
Curtains.
And there is that one medicine we have. Yes. A
Sunup
dose of
syrup.
sunup syrup would probably do it. Sadly, I can't give you any. What?
I don't have the
not?
ingredients, but I bet I do.
And I thought I was mean to humans.
I'm not being mean. I'd make it if I could. It's just... When the boss showed me how to make it, she kept the last two ingredients secret. Only she
So
knows
we
what
still
they
gotta
are.
go find her.
Oh, and we don't know where she is.
You spoke with some of the dwarves, didn't you? Did they have any idea where she might have got to? Oh. Well, that's that then, I suppose.
Ah, and after we went to all the trouble of making you go and ask them.
It'll be dark soon, Chief. We can't just leave him out here, after he's come all this way. He can stay the night, can't he?
Fine. But just the one night, and just this once.
All right, so I don't know. Okay, we can see all the fairies now. I wonder what else there's going to be to do now. I can't believe you came all this way for the sake of a dwarf. You're definitely no ordinary human. But that doesn't mean I believe you're a hero. You certainly don't look like one. When the place we lived before was attacked by monsters, the boss ran off on her own. I think she must have been trying to draw them off so we could all escape. Dwarves and fairies go way back. We helped them if we could, but... Alright, so... what's a human doing here? Humans are so rough and mean and horrible. Oh, I hate humans. I'm interested in history. I do a lot of reading and research about it. I'm particularly interested in the history of heroes. I think I might create a record of it, one that will last for all eternity. Oh, did you hear that? I wasn't actually talking to you, just practicing talking, you know? Odd. Maybe we'll find out what the sigil is in this house now. Gulian is our friend, and if you so much as draw your sword near him, I'll be very angry indeed. Oh, don't give me that look. I know what you heroes are like. Gulian, eh? Are we gonna get some slime stuff going on in here? Nope, just fairies. I can't very well make it on my own, can I? I don't know what the stupid ingredients are supposed to be. Huh? Sunup syrup? I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to make the thing the boss was working on, you know? Oof, almost gave the game away there. Sorry, it's top secret information, not for human ears. Interesting. Alright, we got some mystery going on here. There, that's plenty of Perala powder. So all those ingredients we've been getting, I assume, are going to end up going here. I've been learning how to make things from a master of the crafting arts. You can call me the Undermaker. And when I say master, I mean master. She's got skills the likes of which you've never seen. I think she's amazing. Okay, they're kind of high on themselves, but they got something interesting going on here. So once we finish this little quest line here and get the magic key, I assume we'll be able to come back here and interact with some of this stuff. There's a little path here. I don't think I ever went down here, but there's nothing here. Okay, so got a couple houses left, or no, one house left to explore, some fairies to talk to. There's got to be some new stuff here. The dwarves made our village for us so that nobody could find it. This is the house where we all live, and over on the other side of the village is the workshop, where they work on mysterious things, and they've got some dude named Ghoulian around here. Aha, here we go. You're a Metasly, aren't you? I heard about you from the chief. Do you want to have a rest before you go? Sure, why not? Uh-oh, what are they going to do to me in my sleep? Gonna have a vision, aren't I? Yep.
Almighty Rubus, grant unto me strength in this time of need, until such time as the prophesied one doth appear.
Is that a dragon's nest behind her? Oh boy. I still want to know who this figure is. Putting her to sleep. This is awesome. So very eerie, very mysterious. And even having played very recently the original version of this game, or the old Switch version, I should say, I still don't know who that is.
This is Tantagel Castle.
Gwaelin, beloved daughter, thou art returned to us safe and well. Praise be. Thou needst fear no more, princess. The hero hath vanquished the Dragon Lord, and peace hath returned to our world. So he's putting her in a trance, I guess. And thus thy role too is at an end. This being so, perhaps thou might share with us the message with which thou wert entrusted. Ah, it's a trap. Come, tell us that which Rubus told thee. What secret was it that she would have had thee impart?
Almighty Rubus, pray banish these wicked illusions.
Nice, this is a cool little cutscene here. I was curious how the...
Try all thou wilt, thou shalt not prevail. Thy phantasms shall not sway me.
I was curious how this extra content was going to flow with the rest of the game, and so far so good. Give in to it. Thou canst not resist forever. The vision shall continue until at last thou submittest. Let thy anger flow. Interesting. So that is where human weakness lieth, in the heart. Thou didst well to resist, Gwaelin. For our little girl to have grown so strong, truly it maketh us both so proud.
Mother? No, it cannot be. My mother perished when I was but a babe in arms. This too is an illusion.
Truth or illusion, doth it really matter? Whether I am real or not, still thou must not reveal the message with which thou wert entrusted. Thy mother speaketh true, Gwaelin. Forgive us. Were we able to help thee, know that we would. Thou must needs endure for the sake of our world. Oh boy. Ah!
No! Mother! Father!
Do not falter. This too is the monster's doing. Be strong. We too shall endure all that we must.
They shall not deceive me. It is all but an illusion. All of it.
Illusion or no, I am right glad to have thee at last, beloved daughter. Alright, we need to hurry up and help Gwaelin.
It is is none of it real. None of it. And yet Oh, to watch you both perish and do naught. It hurteth me so.
Over and over. Such pain is hard to bear, is it not, daughter? But weep not, thou dost well to bear it. Oh boy. Were it not on our account, we would sacrifice ourselves 1,000 times over for thy sake. And we will. That we would, 1,000 times, 10,000, it mattereth not, if it be for thee, beloved daughter. Very nice. So in the original game, she was just captured by a dragon. And that was enough at the time because simple storyline and saving the princess from a dragon is a classic. But this does add to the story and add an air of urgency to why we need to save the princess. So we need to get that magic key.
And so you must heal the afflicted.
Glimmergrass and Wake Robin. Very nice. So we know the secret ingredients now.
Please, there is no time. You must go to her.
So we know the ingredients. I'm assuming we'll tell one of the fairies and then they'll tell us where to go. But this is a very well done way to expand on the story. What's that? We can make the sun-up syrup with Glimmergrass and Wake Robins? And how do you know that exactly? Somebody told you in a dream? Chief, it must have been Lady Rubus. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like humans and I don't trust you. But if you bring me those ingredients, I'll see if they really do make sun-up syrup. You'll do it? Good. You'll find both of them down by the mountains, far to the southwest. Unfortunately, you'll find a lot of very nasty monsters there too. Don't die, and if you do, don't blame us. Alrighty then. So we are exploring the southwestern area like I thought. Let's see if we can find anything else real quick here. And then we will go on down there. Gosh, Erdrick used to go around with a little gang, but you're completely on your own. Are you? Do you have any friends? Did you really try putting the Perala powder they needed for crafting on your pancakes? It's no wonder you got in trouble. Oof, I've just really upset the fairy in charge of all the crafting. You want to be careful what you do with her precious powders. I am curious, are these bookcases available now? Nice. So before it said a mysterious power was keeping me from reading them, so now we can see what they say. We fairies might be on the weaker side, but that doesn't mean we should give up when a monster appears. Just stay calm and remember, brawn never beats brains. Sling some spells and you'll be right as rain. My personal favorites are Fizzle and Magic Barrier. After all, we'd only lose if we tried to play the beasties at their own game. Focus on stopping them with magic while making sure you're well protected. All of this applies to any chance encounters with smelly humans too. Extra points if you can twist their arm into doing something for you. Metasly has a feeling this was written by the arm twister. You don't say. Today I told off the Daydreamer for failing to tidy up the village even though it was her turn. And then I had to step in when the arm twister and the craft master started fighting over spices while sorting out dinner. After that I made my way to see Goulian and Mr. Perkins to complain about how tired I was. I wish the boss would hurry up and come home. Mr. Perkins, eh? Metasly has the feeling this was written by the chief. Okay, so we got a few hints, a little bit of lore. I want to find out where Goulian is. Because that makes me... it reminds me of the Monster Arena. I still don't know if there's one in this game. I don't remember and I don't want to look. Human! Ah, stay away! Oh, okay. Alright, so I think that is everything that we can... Oh, okay, actually, I think we can go to the south of the workshop over here. Goulian has to be a slime. Is this Mr. Perkins? Meow. That stuff works like a charm on you humans. Earns me a treat every time. There he is, Ghoulian. I'm not a bad slime, really. Oh, a Gooman. It's not every day we see one of your kind around here. Is that really it? Well, I do love a friendly talking slime, but nothing we can interact with them here. So, I think we're healed up after our rest. Yeah, we are. Alright, so we have to go to the south and find our ingredients now. Alright, so we're going to explore a little bit here. To the south, directly below the town, and like this forested area and whatnot. I don't really know where the Glimmergrass or Wake Robin are. Also, we got to be careful because we're probably going to get wrecked around here. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Nice. Okay. So this is definitely not as high a level of an area as down by the shrine in the southeast. So maybe we'll be good. Still need to make sure we keep healing up, but we're going to go ahead and look around down here without the objective marker on and see what we can find. I don't know, it might be in like a sparkling spot like this, or it might be in one of the towns. A divine dagger, cloak of evasion, and some magic water. Very nice. I don't think that equipment will be useful to us, but we'll see. Cloak of evasion has slightly less defense than what we're wearing. Better evasion, obviously, but still not enough to make up for it. And the divine dagger is dog crap compared to what we have. So that will be good to sell later, but that's about it. Ugh, I hate when enemies attack twice. Hopefully we live here. Okay, well, we better heal. Don't really want to use up all of our strong medicine, but I also don't want to die to a freaking walking corpse here. Also, now we can try out our Undead Undoer ability, see how powerful it is. That's quite good. Very nice. Okay, so pretty tough enemies, not too tough, obviously. And now we are back on our way. So what do you guys think of this playthrough so far? If anyone is watching this far into the video and you want to leave a comment, let me know what you think, please do, because I know that not a whole lot of people watch full playthroughs, so this might be the last one that I do for a while. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think if you want to keep seeing them. But they don't really perform too well on the channel, and I want to keep growing, so let me know what you guys think if you're into this. Very much enjoying this in the meantime, even if I do have to take a break from them for a while. Alright, we are getting wrecked everywhere we go. But that is to be expected. We are on Draconian mode after all. So I don't see any sparkles in the forest up there. So I think we're going to have to cross over this bridge and get into an even harder area to find the items that we need, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll see how it goes. So far, just the same Knight Errant. That was terrible damage. Quite tough. But not tough enough to withstand a crit. Alright, leveled up again. And do we get... Okay, we got Defending Champion. I believe that's just like a defense stance. Significantly reduces the damage taken from all attacks. Alright, cool. So we've got 4 abilities as well as 5 spells left to get. I remember when I beat the game on the old Switch version on my last playthrough, I was level 19 and we are currently level 16, as you can see. So not a whole lot of leveling left to do if it scales the same way. I have a feeling we're going to need to be higher level than we were before, though. There is a town right there in the desert, as you can see, that we should probably head to. I'm going to kind of zigzag my way down to it. But we need to get to that town, that way we have a place that we can zoom back to. I know that the town in the old version has something very cool there. I have a feeling we're going to get wrecked if we go in and try to do too much right now, though. So probably just going to explore on the overworld and then kind of pop into town and see what happens. I'm kind of surprised that there's nothing to find here on this coastline with all the trees. Maybe there'll be something down here on this little point. Nope. Okay, that's kind of crazy. All right, maybe we do just head over to the town before we die. Let's try out Sizzle on the walking corpses. It should be pretty good. Not very good. We might die here. Maybe not quite. We might after this turn, but we shall see. Okay, good. Now we have a chance. Definitely going to have to heal here, though. Nice, nice. Okay, good. At least he didn't attack us, because we would have had a higher chance of dying then. As long as we get our attack off first, we're good. And we... Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's so dumb. All right. Let's reset real quick. But at least we get to start basically in the same spot again. So let's make our way over to this town quickly before we die again. We are definitely going to have to do some grinding. I'm not going to do it right this minute. But very soon we're going to have to. Dark Skeleton. We defeated that one so easily in 2 hits. Almost did it with the other one, but not quite. Alright, so I believe, if I remember correctly... Oh, we're too far south. If I remember correctly, this town is called Damdra. We got, ooh, a Death Scorpion. Let's not even play around with this guy. We are getting out of our league with the enemies pretty quickly. Alright, come on, just make it. Okay, so we made it to the town. Let's see if I was right about the name. Damdra, yep. Okay, so there is some cool stuff here. Not sure exactly if we'll be able to do it yet, especially with our power level. Also, our Nose for Treasure says that there are 6 treasures left. In the original, there was 1. So lots of stuff to find here, but unfortunately I think we're out of time and it's going to have to be in the next episode. So once again, let me know in the comments what you guys think about doing full playthroughs like this, if you enjoy them. And if you like this particular video, please hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you're into the content and you want more. I've got plans for lots of other stuff coming up, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm looking forward to playing through the rest of this game. This is very, very fun so far. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.